As you saw earlier in the show, the Wayzata boys hockey team edged Benilde St. Margaret's. The Trojans have a mix of talented veteran and young players this season. In this week's Sports Jam Spotlight, we meet two key contributors for the Trojans, the Sorensen brothers.
It's taken a while, but Jack and Hank Sorensen are last on the same hockey team. Number 21, Jack, is a senior. Hank, number 23, is a freshman. The 3-year age difference meant the two were always at different levels in youth hockey. But when the younger Sorensen made the Wayzata varsity team out of tryouts, the two were finally teammates.
It's been fun. I've never played on a team with them before growing up, and it's been interesting, but we've kind of just stayed our separate ways and let the coaches coach us, not coach each other, and stay out of conflict with each other. That's been the main goal.
It's been really fun, not having to have my parents drive me to hockey practice. I get to ride with my brother. That's kind of different, and I like it.
I know I talked to him early in the season, and Jack was pretty excited about being able to be a leader on the team with his young brother there. I know they're really close brothers. You see a lot of pictures of them growing up, playing hockey and stuff like that.
Jack is a 3-year forward for Wayzata who has netted 10 goals so far this season. Hank is a stay-at-home defenseman and plays a regular shift for Wayzata as well. They each have good skills. Jack leads the team in scoring.
He's always been a top-end skater. He's got great skill, got a little bite to his game, which helps. Sees the ice extremely well. You know, he's one of those guys that can make plays all over the ice, make guys better around him. Hank's coming into his own now. You know, he's a freshman. You know, he did play 2 years of Bantams, but he has that same bite to his game a little bit too. And you know, he's a phenomenal skater, one of our best skaters. Sees the ice really well as well, and he has a good overall game.
In 2013, the Trojans reached the state tournament for the first time in 9 years. It was quite an experience for Jack.
Last season was probably the best year of hockey I ever played because getting to the state tournament is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and just soaking that all in, playing at the Xcel Energy Center was really cool, playing with some of my best friends.
Watching from the stands, that state tournament run motivated then 8th grader Hank to work hard to make this year's varsity team.
It was kind of a big role in me in my off-season, trying to work hard to play on the varsity team and maybe have a shot to go to the X.
Jack is part of a special group of seniors that also includes Brian Mahout, Chad Olson, Chase Heising, Alex Hemingway, and Chandler Lindstrand.
You know, they've been through a lot of them played since their sophomore year, which, you know, in a big program, you don't see a ton of kids that play, you know, big minutes as sophomores. So to be able to get that experience with, you know, 6 guys that have played regular shifts for 2.5 to 3 years is really nice. And, you know, they're just great guys in the locker room, and the majority of them lead with, you know, by example on the ice.
Our group of 6 seniors have been like really good friends since going back to elementary school. We hang out with each other outside of school. We do pretty much everything. We play pond hockey together, so we do everything together.
After some early season losses, the Trojans seem to be back on track now as they prepare for a tough 8-week stretch that they hope will end in another trip to St. Paul.
Coming up into the late conference schedule, we know it's going to be hard, but winning that holiday tournament, we have confidence that we can beat any team in the state. So we're looking forward to the next few weeks and heading down the stretch for our section tournament run.
The third-ranked Trojans have won 7 straight games and are now 11-3 overall. Thursday, they play at number 2, Hill Murray.